All right, one more quick video here. I'm going to be looking at some notes so I can get the thoughts out quickly and I hope effectively, and it is useful for you. I made a couple of uploads this weekend to the private group here, the Flying Aces. So this is a group, and you're in it, so you know, but I'll just repeat it for new folks. This is a group which is for ladies and gentlemen who are send out cards, referral partners, and they're in our organization somewhere, and they're building their business using what we call the 4C system and utilizing the 4-year career or the 4-year career for women by Kimmy and Richard Brook. Those are the short books that help people learn all about direct sales, network marketing, and it's a great prospecting tool, and it's a generic tool, and it's also a really good educational piece that we give to every single rep that we personally sponsor into the business, and we recommend you do the same. All right, so what were the two uploads? One was the 4C relationship marketing system, real simple 2-pager on how we actually build a marketing organization with send out cards, utilizing send out cards, which is what makes it so effective. And then the other one was a document on using the 4C system, the thank you note habit, for people that are in direct sales, party planning, network marketing business. So in other words, if you've got a friend or a colleague or an associate who is selling a product and is building their own team in a completely different company, that's very cool. They should be using send out cards to help get to the top 1% of whatever their comp plan is. And that document explains what cards to use, when to send them, why to send them, how to do it on a budget. It does not have our logo on it, so it gives you an opportunity to print it out, copy and paste it, put your logo on it. Of course, put your contact information at the end of it, put your link to your website, put a link to your Appreciation Pal website. It's yours so that you can give it, you can print it out, email it, hand it, whatever, to your prospects who are in direct selling, party planning, network marketing. Okay, so that will pretty much stand on its own. You're looking at a photograph, a picture of something called The Hero's Journey by Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell discovered The Hero's Journey a long time ago. A lot of great videos on it, interviews with him on YouTube. Just do a quick YouTube search, find the shortest video. There's one interview, it's about 2 or 3 minutes in length, describes exactly, he describes how he discovered it. But for this video's sake, when he was a kid, he went to a museum, fell in love with all the different cultures of different peoples from around the world 4,000, 5,000 years ago. He discovered that they all had one thing in common. Now, remember, they didn't have the internet back then, right? So they didn't know they even existed. Eskimos thought they were the only people on the planet. Aborigines thought they were the only people on the planet, and the same for each people in different parts of the world. But other than having their own cultural things and languages and hunting techniques and so forth, they all had one thing in common, and that was one story that they all told, which we've discovered since is embedded in the human DNA. Campbell coined that term, the hero's journey. Think of Star Wars. That's kind of the ultimate hero's journey story movie. And this is this is a very detailed description of it here. I've got a shorter, simpler one that I just couldn't get to upload. But another day I'll find it and I'll post it. And some of these pictures here are a little bit crazy, I see. But the idea is, and I'll tell you in a moment, how we tie this in with how we build our network marketing business. And it's all to do with people do not care about our product, our company, our compensation plan. They don't care about Cody, the owner. They don't care about any of this stuff. They don't even know about it. So how could they care about it? They didn't grow up thinking, boy, I can't wait to find out about the greatest direct sales comp plan ever. They don't care. They don't care about a mobile app. Nothing. What do they care about? Themselves, and on one level, a service level, achieving their goals and dreams and aspirations in life. It could be going to college for the first time, starting a business. It could be helping their kids graduate from college debt free. It could be just something as simple as, hey, my kid's in school at summer vacation for 8 weeks. I want my kid to go to camp every day, and I don't want it to take away from the money we allocate for food every week. I don't want any financial pressure. So that's one level. The deeper level, and let me give you one more example, our product. How does it help a salesperson or a business owner get what they want? Well, on one level, the business owner wants to sell more, get more referrals, save time. Pretty simple. But there is something much deeper, and again, it's in our human DNA, and it gets to something that no one really talks about over parties, which is, why are we really here? And I'm thinking of a couple of reps. We've got very cool people. They would probably be discussing that at parties, it's existential stuff. But beneath our surface goals and expectations and desires, much, much deeper desire, and that is, I want to become the hero of my own journey. The surface, achieving the surface goals will help us. It'll make us feel like we are becoming the hero of our own lives. I'm going to share a quick story with you, and then I'm going to give you a 1 or 2 quick minute overview on the 4C system, why we teach this. And this background, though, is so critical that we understand this before or as we begin building our send out cards, marketing organizations. This is really the shortcut. People are wondering, well, how should I build? Should I put people in a secret Facebook group? Should I text people? Should I email them? Should I invite them to a hotel meeting, an online Zoom meeting? Maybe, I don't know. But the way that we build is through the 4C system, and embedded in that is the hero's journey. And yes, it takes a little bit of time as you're getting going to learn this. 30, 45 minutes of upfront work when you're getting started. If you're on this Facebook page, you've probably already been through it. But it makes everything go a lot quicker, a lot more effectively. We don't waste people's time, mainly our own. We don't hurt people's feelings. We keep people following up in our system comfortably, effortlessly. So here's a short story that'll really tie this up for you, I hope. 30 years ago, I'm a kid. I'm learning the health club industry. I learned basically the hero's journey from my dad, although he didn't know he was teaching it to me. Guy comes in the club. I'm about 18 years old, middle-aged, 40, 43, something. Overweight's got a gut. 2 boys, driving a nice car, looked really well. Remember it like it was yesterday. Show them around the club. This is a treadmill. This is a racquetball club, blah, blah, blah. What goals do you have? I want to learn how to play racquetball and lose some weight. But I learned how to keep asking why. And so what do you want to lose weight for? We're sitting at the sales desk. Well, my doctor wants me to lose 40 pounds. He said I could have some health complications. I said, very cool. At most gyms, that's where the conversation stops. Hey, it's 45 a month, 150 down. And yes or no. And then if they say no, then we're getting into overcoming objections. Why overcome objections ourselves when we can let the prospect tell us exactly why they want to join, what they want out of life, and what they're willing to do for it? Why not have themselves? That's part of this program that we teach, and we use it. So I said, well, why did your doctor say that? I mean, what's really behind losing the weight? Cut to the chase with a little bit of conversation in the middle. He said, look, I've got 2 boys. They love playing baseball. They wait for me every single night. I can see them when I pull in the driveway. They've got their hats on. They've got their mitts, their ball. They're ready to go. I can see them in the living room window. And I am so fat and heavy, I don't have the energy to go out and play ball with them. And my dad never played ball with me. In fact, he was not around for anything in my life. And I've resented him my entire life. And I don't want to become my father. Bingo. That is something. The guy could say no to my treadmills, no to my racquetball program, no to the hot tubs, no to the club, no to the price, no to the initiation fee. He could say no to everything without blinking an eye because he doesn't care about that. He's already looked at 2 other gyms. He's going to look at 2 or 3 more. What does he care about? He wants to be the hero of his own life. And in this case, the hero of his own life means I play ball with my kids every night so that they grow up loving me, knowing that I'm the kind of father that will be with them every step of the way. I don't want to become my father. I want to become the hero of my own life by being there for my sons. He can't say no to that. Absolutely not, because that is embedded in his brain now, in his DNA, everything about him. Anyone that can help him do that, play ball with his kids, is helping him become the hero of his own life. So he thinks his goal is to lose 40 pounds, but deep down he knows, if I could play ball with my kids every day at 40 pounds overweight, I would do it. But he can't. Helped him understand with our, we had a whole program on how to show him, we would help him start playing ball with his kids. Guy signed up and did it. Hopefully this is resonating with you. Our prospects, when we call them up and say, have some opportunity, they don't care about our amazing mobile app, our amazing relationship marketing system. They don't care about our amazing comp plan, blah, blah, blah. They don't. They want to become the hero of their own lives. And in other videos that we've got here, we'll show you what do you actually say to people to get them to start talking about that. Well, we have to get them started. I mean, we got to start somewhere. And the 4C system is how we begin. And you know what the 4 C's are. Send them a card, make a phone call. If they called you, take that phone call. Card, call, conversation, collaborate. Send them a card. What kind of card? Any card, it doesn't matter. Make it simple. Put something in it like, hey, Tony, when you get this card, do me a favor, give me a call. I got something I want to run by you real quick. Only take about a minute or two. Put a picture of you on it. It matters, but it doesn't matter. Don't make it complicated. Shoot it off. Make sure that you follow up within 5 to 7 days if, in this case, if Tony hasn't called you. If he calls you, great. If you call him, great. Hey, here's the call part. Hey, just want to make sure you got my card. Oh my, and here's what you're going to hear if they haven't called you. Oh my God, I got it. I've been so busy, been meaning to call you. What do you got going on? You ask him, you got 2 minutes right now for a quick business call. Yeah, I got that. What's up? Now you have the conversation. And the conversation basically goes like this. I'm going to pretend that Tony's in sales, okay? And that I've known Tony on some level, not just a cold call. Tony, the reason I sent you that card was I recently discovered this incredible card sending system. You're holding one of the cards. I actually sent that to you from my phone or from my computer, whatever you did, to be honest, right? Goes without saying. And I discovered that there are thousands of sales professionals using this card system as part of their everyday selling, and it helps them sell more and get more referrals in just a couple of minutes a day. And I just thought that you might want to know about it. Would you like to know a little bit more? That's it. That's the conversation. He's going to say, look, on the one end, I'm way too busy. I'm buried in work. I appreciate you thinking about me. This is just not a good time for me to talk about or learn new ways to sell more, get more referrals, or make more money. Not going to say that, okay? And there's a reason he's not, and it's embedded in the system. I sent you that card because I know that you're a card sender. You've sent me beautiful cards before, and I thought you're very creative, and I discovered this card sending system that lets us be very creative with our messages and our photographs and things of that nature. And I just thought you would want to know about it, or I just wanted you to know about it. Those words, people just can't say no to learning a little bit more. And then if they say, yeah, absolutely, tell me a little bit more. It sounds pretty cool. Well, whatever they say, if they're positive, they'd like to know more, now we begin to collaborate. And that's where I'm going to stop the conversation right now, because the collaboration is what we call Hero's Journey 2 and 3. That's getting someone to agree to meet. And when they do come to meet, they're ready to join. Okay, they're either ready to become a customer or become a referral partner. But that's what the 4C system is all about. Download it or just pull it up in the computer. take a look at it, practice a little bit. I'll just wrap it up with this. You want to, when you're creating your list, your active candidates list, most teach, put down their name and their phone number so you can text them something. What we want is their name, number, and address so we can send them a card, and a reason why we're sending them the card. You got to actually, we have to think about, why are we sending it to them? How will this ultimately benefit them? Again, sort of on a surface level. I'm not trying to, sort of like dating. Oh, there's someone I think I'd like to get to know better. I'm not trying to get to know their parents, their childhood history, their dreams and aspirations, and pop the question on the first coffee date. I need a way to kind of hook them just to get them into a conversation. Do we not have the most amazing product on the planet that can hook people? I mean, what if I sent my friend Tony a card with a picture of he and I on it playing racquetball together? Is he going to call me back? He definitely is going to call me back now because I hooked him. I got him. That's that. Look up at the top right-hand corner. The top left, the call to adventure. They're kind of getting curious. That's why we send the card. The card, getting the card in someone's hands is so imperative, and not really trying to knock adding people to secret Facebook groups or texting people or emailing them or something of that nature. But think about someone's anniversary. What do we sell about our cards? Is it better on a wedding anniversary or a birthday, or someone just had a child? What's more impactful? Hey, texting, congratulations on the new baby. Oh, that's cute. I mean, it's nice, but what if they got a card in the mail with a picture of the baby on it? It's the cutest baby ever. Congratulations. I mean, it's no brainer. So our 4C system is getting right to the bottom line and getting a card in the hand of somebody right away. First, they're holding the actual product. That eliminates, is this an e-card? Is it a text card? It eliminates all that crap. So you have to put, why are you contacting them on your active candidate list? If you do not have their address, I suggest, depending on how well you know them, if you know them really well, call them up, text them, email them. I need your mailing address. I want to send you a card in the mail. Explain later. That's it. If they hem and haw, look, what's your address? I'm sending you a card. And they'll kind of pre-qualify themselves. But in any case, if you don't know the person really, really well, you can use whitepages.com, allpages.com. There's business directories. I would suggest that you send them a card first. They've got the product in their hands, follow up with the call, have a quick conversation. If they want to collaborate, begin collaborating. That's for another training call. If they don't, just say, hey, I totally understand that. Phone call's done in 2 minutes. But ask them, totally respect that. Thank you for the 2 minutes. Hey, would it be okay if I kept in touch with you every now and then when I find something that I think might be of value to you? And they're going to say, yeah, no problem. At this point, you can put them onto whatever follow-up list you do, whether you do an email newsletter using Appreciation Pal, and that would be the preferred method. If they're a business owner, just say, look, I send out a 2-minute weekly newsletter every Friday or every Saturday. Would it be okay if I opted you into it? It's literally a 2-minute read. Delete if you don't like it, but there might be some stuff in there that's useful to you. That's what I do. And if they say, I got too many emails, say, you know what, no problem. I will definitely keep in touch every now and then, and see you then. Drop a card for the birthday. Put them on your little 2 or 3 card campaign each year. Every 3 or 4 months, they get a card from you. Bam. All right, let's leave it at that. There's some other stuff we could cover, but I really wanted to dig in on the hero's journey and why we're using it. When you're retailing the product, the reason we send them a card is, look, they're busy. Salespeople, business owners are busy. They don't want to be added to groups. They're not spending time in Facebook groups. They're spending time at their office trying to make sales, make money, cut budgets, things of that nature. They want to get right to the point. If you're sending a card, by the way, let's finish up with this. If you're trying to retail somebody, you want them to begin using the product first, which is not a bad way to go. It's a good way to go for people that you don't really know that well. You've got their business address. That's available online. You've got their business card. There's a bunch. They're all getting cards. There's a fellow I met at a wedding. He's getting a card. He'll have it in the mail next week. And it just says, hey, it's got pictures of me. It says, hey, when you get this card, give me a quick call. I got something I want to run by you for a minute. Only take a minute. When you call them up, you just say, thank you for the 1 minute. I'm going to keep it to actually 10 seconds. I market this amazing follow-up tool. It's a card system, inexpensive, very, very time sensitive, and it's a way to increase sales, build relationships, get referrals. Just wanted you to know about it. Is that something you'd like to know about a little bit more? Then you can get them into the Appreciation Pal, collaborating, whatever that is. But you've got the product in their hand. They can see the quality of the product. All right, let's leave it at that. Appreciate you watching. Hope this is useful. As usual, comment, like it. I don't know, whatever they teach you to do on social media. All I want you to do is get some value out of here and hopefully translate that into growing your business in a more time-effective manner. See you in the next video. And now you can watch me as usual. Try to show. Take care.